As the 2024-25 UEFA Champions League Semifinals draw to a thrilling close, the stakes couldn't be higher for two of Europe's footballing titans, Arsenal and Paris Saint-Germain PSG. Both clubs, despite their rich histories and domestic triumphs, find themselves on the precipice of a significant milestone, the elusive Champions League title. Their upcoming clash in Paris promises not just to be another match but a defining moment in the careers of players and managers alike as they vie for a coveted spot in the final. Chelsea and Villarreal currently hold the European performance spots, a designation that underscores the strength of their respective leagues. Both England and Spain have confirmed their dominance in the 2024-25 Association Club coefficients, securing automatic entry for the clubs that finish fifth in their domestic leagues into next season's league phase. As of now, Chelsea leads in England, while Villarreal sits in fifth place in Spain. This means both clubs are poised for a significant opportunity in the 2025-26 Champions League, with the chance to build upon their successes in the previous season. The European performance spots reflect the best collective performance of clubs from each association throughout the UEFA men's club competitions. This year England leads with 193.750 points, while Spain follows with 165.750 points. For context, the top four leagues, England, Spain, Italy and Germany, will each have multiple automatic spots, allowing for a competitive mix of clubs in future tournaments. As the league standings solidify, the implications of these coefficients extend beyond mere statistics. They shape the landscape of European football, impacting finances, visibility and recruitment for clubs. Meanwhile, the Champions League semifinals have delivered their own dramatic narratives. Arsenal, having suffered a narrow defeat to PSG in the first leg, now faces a daunting task in the return match. Coach Mikel Arteta's side, which has been in contention for both the Premier League and Champions League, must overcome the psychological barrier of a deficit. The Gunners last reached a Champions League final in 2006, a memory that lingers heavily in the hearts of their supporters. This season has been marked by near misses, and a failure to progress could render an otherwise promising campaign a bitter disappointment. On the other hand, PSG, buoyed by their domestic successes this season, are focused on achieving a treble, having already secured the Ligue 1 title and the Coupe de France. Coach Luis Enrique has cultivated a squad rich in talent, including the likes of Ousmane Dembele and the promising Desire Doué, who are both expected to exploit Arsenal's vulnerabilities. Pressure Arsenal early and let them feel that they are in your home, Enrique might advise, underscoring the tactical approach needed to capitalize on their home advantage. As the teams prepare for their decisive encounters, both sides are aware that every moment counts. Arsenal will rely on the creativity and resilience of their young stars like Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli, who must rise to the occasion under immense pressure. It's not just about tactics, it's about guts, notes a seasoned analyst reflecting the gritty nature of knockout football. The road to the final is fraught with challenges, and the victor of the Arsenal-PSG clash will likely face either Barcelona or Inter Milan, both of whom have demonstrated their determination and capability to contend for the title. In conclusion, the semi-final matches set the stage not merely for a trophy but for a chance at immortality in European football. For Arsenal and PSG, this week's encounter is not just a step closer to the final, it embodies a battle against time, expectations and legacies. As the tension builds, fans and players alike are left to ponder, who will seize the moment and who will be left to question what might have been. The answer will unfold on the pitch, where legends are made and dreams can either flourish or fade. Leeds United's recent promotion back to the Premier League has sparked a fervent commitment from its US ownership group to invest heavily in the club's future. The chairman of Leeds United and president of 49ers Enterprises, Paraag Marathe, stated that the organization is prepared to spend every last penny to ensure survival in England's top football division. This ambitious pledge follows a season of intense competition that culminated in Leeds securing their place in the league once again. Marathe emphasized the club's intent to push player spending to the limits of the Premier League's financial regulations, a move that reflects both the urgency to bolster the squad and the financial windfall that promotion brings. He noted that Leeds United would seek to raise tens of millions from shareholders, which includes notable investors like Red Bull and real estate mogul Peter Lowy. The influx of capital is crucial as the club prepares for the challenges ahead in the Premier League. The return to the Premier League is poised to significantly enhance Leeds United's financial landscape, with Marathe estimating that the guaranteed media rights payments for the league's bottom club exceed $133 million. Every single penny of this newfound income, he insisted, would be reinvested directly into the playing squad, underscoring the club's commitment to achieving stability and success in the highly competitive environment of the Premier League. Leeds United's large and passionate fan base also provides a strategic advantage, according to Marathe. With average attendance at Elland Road surpassing 36,000 this season, ranking 11th in the league, he believes that the club's support will play a pivotal role in their ability to remain competitive. Additionally, plans are underway to increase the stadium's capacity by 20,000 seats to accommodate a waiting list of nearly 30,000 eager season ticket holders. Marathe hopes to see this expansion completed before the 2028-29 season, further solidifying the club's position in the market. The partnership with Red Bull, which took a minority stake and became a front-of-kit sponsor in 2024, will remain unchanged despite the promotion, Marathe confirmed. This relationship is expected to provide not only financial backing but also branding synergies that can elevate the club's profile both domestically and internationally. As Leeds United embarks on this new chapter, the focus will be on strategic investments that can translate into on-field success. The club's management is acutely aware that maintaining their Premier League status is not merely about financial expenditure but also about making the right decisions regarding player acquisitions and development. Looking ahead, Leeds United's journey in the Premier League will be closely monitored, not just by its supporters but also by industry analysts eager to see how the club translates its ambitious plans into tangible results on the pitch. The coming season will be a litmus test for the effectiveness of their financial strategies and the sustainability of their position within one of the world's most lucrative football leagues. As the club prepares for the challenges that lie ahead, it stands at a pivotal juncture that could define its future trajectory in English football. As Serie A approaches the final stretch of the season, the stakes couldn't be higher for the teams vying for crucial points in the race for European football. Tonight, Genoa hosts AC Milan in what promises to be an exciting fixture, albeit one that neither team can use to significantly improve their league standings, with Genoa sitting in 13th place and Milan in 9th. Both clubs find themselves in a rather precarious position as they look to salvage pride in the closing weeks of the season. The absence of Rafael Leo, a key figure for Milan, adds an interesting twist to the match. He has been a consistent performer for the Rossoneri, and his replacement by Ruben Loftus-Cheek highlights the depth challenges that teams face as the season winds down. Kickoff is set for 19:45 British summertime, and fans are eagerly anticipating how these tactical adjustments will unfold on the pitch. In a broader context, the implications of tonight's match must be viewed against the backdrop of a tightly contested Serie A race, particularly for the Champions League spots. Juventus, currently sitting fourth, has left the door open for several teams after a disappointing 1-1 draw against Bologna. This result has intensified the competition for the final Champions League berth, with Juventus, AS Roma, and Lazio all locked on 63 points, while Bologna trails closely behind with 62 points. Juventus coach Igor Tudor emphasized the precarious nature of the standings, stating, "There are 3 games left and we are still fourth, albeit level on points. I said before kickoff that whatever the result, nothing will be decided tonight." The struggles faced by Juventus, particularly with a heavy injury list, have made this final stretch a test of resilience. Key players like Eric Milik and Dusan Blahovic have been sidelined, forcing Tudor to employ makeshift solutions in defense, which has not only affected their performance but also their morale as they face must-win situations against formidable opponents in the coming weeks. Elsewhere in the league, Napoli and Inter Milan are locked in a thrilling battle for the Scudetto, with Atalanta maintaining a comfortable third-place cushion. The excitement of title contention. combined with the desperate fight for Champions League qualification, creates a dynamic atmosphere that adds to the intensity of every fixture. As the season nears its conclusion, the narratives surrounding each team become increasingly critical. For Genoa and Milan, while the fight for the title and European spots may not directly involve them, the outcome of tonight's match could have lasting implications for player morale, future strategies, and fan engagement. Looking ahead, the final weeks of Serie A will be a showcase of determination as teams strive to achieve their respective goals. With such tight competition, each match offers the potential for dramatic shifts in the league standings, making every point invaluable. As fans tune in to watch Genoa and Milan clash, they will be reminded that in football the journey often holds as much significance as the destination.